Twilight and the Star Stealer. One morning, as Majesty looked out of Dream Castle, she saw Twilight running towards her in the special mist which the shy little pony used to hide her daylight appearances from prying eyes.
"Heavy Hooves, Majesty," she cried. "Something terrible has happened. The Star Stealer is up to his nasty tricks again. The Man in the Moon and the Sandman and I have been worried that some of the stars have been disappearing, and when I passed by Stardust Cottage I spied a new tree in the Star Stealer's garden, and I heard him chuckling among the star leaves."
"Shooting stars! You must make him give them back!" exclaimed Spike, who had been listening. "If he went on and on, soon there would be no stars in the sky. That would never do."
"I'm afraid I can't make the Star Stealer give back the stars, unless he does it himself," sighed Majesty. Then suddenly she started to chuckle. "But I've thought of a way to do just that," she said. "Twilight, go and find Moondancer and as many of the other little ponies you can, and meet me at Stardust Cottage." Twilight went off to find the ponies, and Majesty and Spike went to find the Star Stealer, while Majesty told Spike all about her plan to get the stars back. When they arrived, Spike and the ponies stood under the tree and started to talk.
"That Star Stealer is a horrid old goblin," Spike said loudly. "He's the most horrid goblin I know."
"He is certainly the ugliest with his long hooked nose and grey straggly beard," added Moondancer.
"I'm sure he has no friends. He has such a bad temper,"
cried Twilight. Suddenly there was a movement above their heads, and a very cross face appeared. "How dare you be so rude?" snorted the goblin. "Hasn't he a horrid voice?" said Cotton Candy with a grin. "It would turn milk sour, or wither flowers." "You bad, bad pony," called the Star Stealer crossly, and in a real temper he started to throw down the stars from the trees in an attempt to hit the ponies with them. But instead, Majesty, Skyflyer, Medley and Flutterby suddenly appeared, each holding the corner of a sky blanket, and as the Star Stealer threw down the stars, they gently caught them in the blanket. The Star Stealer was so cross with the little ponies that he didn't stop until there was not one single star left on the tree.
"Thank you so much,"
laughed Medley as she and Skyflyer tied a knot in the blanket.
"We'll take these back to the Man in the Moon and help him to hang them behind the curtain, ready for the night sky to appear. And don't try and steal any more stars. The Star Guards will be on patrol every night in future, and their comet spears are very sharp."
"You tricked me," wept the goblin in rage. "No, we just found the right way to make you give back the stars," said Majesty sternly. "But remember, if you try to be good in future and have a kind heart, you will start to have a kinder face too, and a softer voice if you don't shout so much. Why, perhaps you might even get a new name. How about Shiny Star? That's much prettier." I wonder if the Star Stealer did try and become a kinder goblin. I'm not sure, but there are lots of stars in the sky now, and perhaps somewhere in Ponyland there's a kind old goblin called Shiny Star.